All right, guys, welcome to Bullshit Boys. It's your boy Lewis. It's your boy
Oh
Eric.
man, what's up? What's up? What's
What
up?
up? What up, man?
Oh damn, bro, it's
What
been a
happened?
long week.
For real?
Yeah.
Work?
What are we drinking today?
Drinking
Corona.
Corona.
Hell yeah! Please sponsor us.
Gotta blur that out.
No shit. I don't know, bro. It's been a long week.
Yeah.
Fucking work and then this weather
Oh
making it
yeah.
crazy. So, how's your week?
It was good. What's it called? I just been fucking working out.
I know you're going fucking viral and
It's the
shit. You're
style, chill.
fucking gonna become famous before
Um,
we both doing
that shit
shit.
was just pure luck. I'm pretty sure.
Huh?
I said I'm pretty sure that was pure luck, but
Yeah, but it's happening again with the other video too.
we'll
So
see.
what? Like you were at the gym and you decided to record. Like
Well,
what?
it was. I was trying to do 225,
Hmm.
which like I had seen. I don't know how accurate it is, but I had seen a lot of videos that were like,
Like 225 pounds.
yeah,
What?
like 240, 245 plates on each side
Okay.
to bench it,
Yeah.
whatever. I saw that it was like I think 0.07% of the people that go to the gym,
Yeah.
whatever, or the world's population. I don't remember, but I saw a good amount of those. So that's been one of my goals to get to 225 bench press.
Yeah. But like
Um,
what? Like I mean, I don't know shit about working out. So
mhm.
like one pump is like okay, that makes the record, or like how does it? Like
So I think
how many times?
one does,
Okay.
but because they're saying that they can't do it at all. So one does, but I feel like I would be comfortable until like I'll be happy with it. Like I'll count it
Yeah.
if once I get to three. I think three is a pretty like good number to get to,
Right.
and then my next goal would be to like be able to actually rep it.
So okay, you were just at the gym and then you wanted to try it out.
I wanted to try it out. Yeah, I thought
But
I
what
was.
makes you like record it just so you can have it saved like on
Yeah,
files
like
and shit?
I want to see my progress. Like I've seen that's something that I've also seen a lot on Instagram. Like seeing people's progression. I'm like, that's cool. Like I
That
want to.
is kind of cool because it's like they're progress. Like they started off as I'm pretty sure like the ones I've seen is like shirtless, and like they have like little bit of thing hanging and shit. So, and then they start progressing, and then I don't know how much they're getting paid for that, but they're working out. They're looking better each fucking video or
Yeah,
each time, whatever, and you're still getting up. I guess paid for it or whatever. So
yeah,
that is
and
kind of
like
cool.
so, yeah. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to have that because I already don't take a lot of pictures or whatever.
Right.
Like I think this is the most pictures I've taken like in
I
years.
see that you're like real active and shit, and I was just wondering, like, I mean, it's cool because it's been years since I've seen you active on
Yeah,
social media, so that's kind of cool. But what's making it like, what's kind of like resparking that
I guess the
flame?
gym. Like I was never like a big person per
Right.
se, but like I had a decent sized like belly and my face started getting like double chins and I was just like
Yeah.
I was like it didn't encourage me to like let's take a picture or whatever.
Right.
But the thing like now I'm like I posted that video and more than anything like however many people see it, the fact that even 10 people saw like my belly, like it kind of took away like that insecurity of like, okay, you know what I mean, like it doesn't get worse than
Bro,
that, right?
I don't think I would have been insecure about my belly because it's like okay, belly, because I show my butt crack all the time. So
It's
like
not
when I'm
necessarily
doing
being
something.
insecure of my belly, but it's a sense of like, damn, if they saw my belly already, like my face is not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, but like I'm saying, so if I were to do that, I would just be more insecure about my balls, cause like I always feel like I wear such short shorts and like tight like clothes and
yeah,
shit. I feel like when I would do that, if I do that, my balls would just show, and instead of like being insecure about my belly, I would just be like, fuck, like I hope like it doesn't look wrong to the camera that I'm showing my junk and shit. Um, but I just want you to know I'm proud of you. I don't know how fucking I mean you've came a long way for sure, but I feel like I need some motivation too. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to start
Yeah.
not. I just want like honestly, I don't even care about either the healthiness part of it or the fucking I guess like people's thoughts of it, but more because I just want to lose the belly because I want to look good like in front of the mirror. So I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. What you're doing and shit. Keep going with it.
Yeah, I no, yeah, like when I first started this, like everything felt heavy. Like I could barely crawl like 20 pounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I, for the longest I've been wanting to do the whole wrestling stuff. And I know that, it's not gonna be easy. Like I gotta be in shape for it.
Oh hell yeah.
So I think like that's what's pressing for it, and then seeing the results, right?
Right.
Because I think that's the toughest thing at first. You go twice and you're just like, oh, nothing's there.
Right.
Like so, you gotta go, and you do gotta have someone to motivate you,
Right.
because it's. I'm not saying it's impossible to do it on your own. I've seen people do it and successfully.
Yeah.
Like my brother goes 90% of the time to the gym by himself, and even when he first started, like he was going by himself.
Right.
But it's not the funnest thing to do, and it's really, like I said, it's really hard to push yourself.
Right.
I can't tell you how many times like I've had a spotter, and I'm like, I'm gonna hit five, and I'm like at five, and they're like, I think you got one more. I think you got one more,
But do
like
you?
that. Yeah,
Oh,
sometimes.
cool.
Sometimes you underestimate. Like I was spotting Anthony the other day, and he was like, I need help, and I was like, okay, and I put my fingers there, like I put my hand there to like lift it, and he lifted it, and I still hadn't like pushed.
Right.
So when he pushed it up and we put the bar down, I was like, you didn't need any help, like,
Yeah.
but it was just the thought of like, I'm not doing this no more. He pushed up. So I definitely think like having someone there is gonna motivate you,
Right.
especially having like the person that's encouraging you,
Yeah.
to push yourself or whatever.
Hell yeah. I mean, hopefully I can get my ass up and start doing some with you shit. Cause I know you work out at your house and shit. So hopefully I can. Next week should be better. So I'll hit you up and we can probably do some.
Yeah.
So I was thinking like I mean we're here now, we're having a good time and shit, but the other day I think I was listening to fucking I don't want to say chubby dude or fat dude, but fucking what's his news name? Sparsa, some shit. It's like a comedian, and he was talking about how when you get invited out and stuff, you just and you got a dog. I thought it was fucking funny. You got a dog, and you like just go out and you just start fucking thinking about your dog the whole time. And what does he do? What is he doing? Is she missing or is she missing me? Whatever. And I was like, last night I went like out with my mom to celebrate like Mother's Day, whatever. So and every time I go out with Christina too, I always fucking think about what Pumpkin's doing and shit. And I'm just like, where is she sitting? Where's she laying? Where's she sitting? Like I just want to come home because I want to fucking. I'm.
Yeah.
I hate the fact that I think that she gets bored, which I think dogs do get bored. I'm not sure, but um, fucking, just thought it was funny because the dude was like, "Yeah, I'll be at fucking at a bar and this chick's talking to me, and like all I can think about is what my dog's doing and how much she misses me and shit." So I just thought it was fucking funny, but fucking, I was thinking about the tattoo. One of the topics, I guess, is tattoos. Um, I remember fucking, we were what, 17, 16? When I was gonna get the fucking dick tattoo and you were gonna pay for it, and
Yeah.
then we told them that you're my uncle or some
Yeah. But
shit.
yeah, it didn't
I
work.
was like,
Yeah.
this motherfucker looks just like literally my age. And then we're like, it reminded me of that shit, like the fucking what's that movie with Alfalfa, Little Rascals,
Mm-hmm.
and they go and try to get money from the bank, and it's like one on top of each other,
Yeah.
and it's like and they're like, yeah, that's my uncle. Uh, but fucking, you haven't gotten anything new?
Um.
Anything you regret?
Just my initials. Even like initially, like I got them. I was like, why the fuck did I get that? I don't like letters on my body.
Your LS?
Yeah, like I don't like it. But that day, I wasn't ready for it. Like I didn't,
I don't think we were. I don't think either of us were ready for a fucking tattoo.
Well, no, you had an idea. Like you knew what you wanted going in.
Yeah, but should I have gotten that?
But the thing is, like when like you got it, whatever, and you're like, hey, you should get one. And I was like, no, I'm good. And the guy was like, yeah, come on, what do you want? I was like, fuck.
I
Like,
just felt like it was so cheap too, not to
yeah,
like get something like pass up on. Like
yeah,
I don't need it, but it's so cheap. I'm gonna just
yeah. So
fucking
that's what I'm saying. Like I just like I
get
came up
paid
with
for
some.
this for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I came up with it, whatever. And then I looked at it, and I was just like, why did I get my initials?
Fuck.
So that's the only
How'd
thing.
you come up with that though? Like,
I don't know, dude. Like,
damn,
guys.
dude.
Um, but yeah, so the only one. All the other ones, like I really like, I like them, and I know they're not like the best or whatever, but like in my opinion, like my tattoos, I see them more as meaning behind them than just the actual thing they're on. So like anything I tattoo me, whether it's the weirdest thing or the most like simplest thing or whatever the case may be, like you might be like, why did he tattoo that? Like there's something meaningful behind it,
Well,
in
isn't
my
that
opinion.
isn't that the same thing with the LS? Like, isn't it?
I mean, that's probably the reason why I haven't really like decided to get rid of it. But yeah,
Is
like
that your first? Was that our first?
yeah,
And the Cookie Monster was my first,
yeah,
right? Okay, so then that means that we both got them at the same time. So
yeah.
why would you take it off if we?
That's why
That's
I
like
think.
my first tattoo, your first tattoo.
That's why I think I haven't. Like, I haven't thought about going. Like, I talk about regretting it, but I don't talk about going because,
Going where?
like to get it removed or anything.
What the fuck?
Like, I don't talk about it
No,
because
but you would get it removed.
no, I don't think so. Like I said, I hold
Just
some
cover
meaning
up.
behind it. Yeah, maybe it's still
It's so
there.
thick though, like it's fucking big old
Yeah,
letters.
I know, but yeah. So I don't know.
I think the best one like that, and then you also gotta hook up on it, and I don't know how the fuck that even happened. Was the Iron Man one like that bitch? First of all, it's sick as fuck,
Yeah, and
and
he
then
came up with it. Like,
and yeah, that dude was super fucking cool too.
yeah. Well, he was. I know he was going to the art institute or whatever, and he wanted to be an artist. And I remember he did when he did the outlines of the things, whatever. Um, I was like, oh, like I really want to get an Iron Man, and he was like, yeah, like that might take a minute, and I was like, yeah, but whatever. So when I went in again, I think I went in for somebody else, and he was like, hey, like I saw a picture of an Iron Man, and like you want to check it out, and I was like, yeah, cool, whatever, and I saw it, and it was
My mom's texting
you're
me.
good. It was whatever he showed me, right? And I was like, yeah, like that looks nice or whatever. And he's like, I really want to use this like burst effect on it or whatever.
Yeah,
He's like, but people see it and they feel like it's painful. And I was like, well, is it? And I'm like, to each, you would have to tell whatever. So I was like, like, whenever I'm ready, whatever. He said, well, how much can you? I remember, I think he asked me how much can I pay for that too. And I was
yeah. He's
like,
like, or how much you want to pay, or how much can you pay,
yeah.
or
And I
something.
was
How
like,
much you
nah.
got?
I was like, nah, dude. Like, I only got like $40. Like, whatever. He's like, ah, fuck it. And I was like, no, dude, I ain't gonna like make you,
Dude, when you
whatever.
told me and you said $40, I was like, this motherfucker is gonna come out with the fucking Iron Man looking like the 1970s
Yeah, I know,
one
right? And
with
I
the
was like, fuck it,
like all stupid.
Yeah, it is what it is. But no, like he did it, and it took forever. I think we even had a smoke break before he finished,
Yeah.
and then he asked me, he was like, was it painful? And I was like, nah. Like my arm numb, like maybe a couple of minutes after so it was still a while after the tattoo started because he did that all and whatever. But when he started doing the like
The shading.
the shading, I just numbed my arm numbed, and I was like, I'm good, like
Yeah.
but yeah, man, like I said, overall, like I don't normally regret any of my tattoos because they all have like a specific meaning and
Yeah, I feel the same
whatever.
way. To be honest, like people are like, "What's that mean?" I don't know. Whatever the fuck it means. Whatever it meant at that time. That's when I got it. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you.
Right.
It meant something. But you got any plans like for future ones, like arms, legs, like sleeves or anything, or what? Chest,
Yeah, I would honestly, I would love to get like my whole what's it called? My
sleeve.
sleeves.
Yeah.
Um, I've thought of like different things to do or whatever. Um, I think I might try to keep this like either very sportsy
Right.
or very Houston, whatever, and then like this one have like all the goofy like shit that I
Random
like
shit.
or
Hell yeah.
random shit, whatever.
Yeah.
And then from there on, like I would my chest. I don't think I have like anything that I want to do, nor my back. Um,
Legs.
I don't know. Like maybe if I run out of the things that I want to put on my arms, like I'll start putting them on my
Just
legs.
to be continued.
Yeah,
Just you should do one as like to be
like
continued on your middle finger, and it just
yeah,
points to
like I
your.
do like the comic book logo, like to be continued, and then
Damn. What about your eyelids?
no, why? I'm not gonna get anything on my face.
Never ever.
You can't say never
Like
ever, but
like
I
what
doubt
about
it.
your ear?
Maybe the back,
Oh shit!
like right here,
What the fuck?
maybe, but that's about it. I don't think, and I would have to already be in the like job that I want, and they
What
have
would
to.
you put behind the?
I
Why
don't
would
know.
you
I'm
get
saying
anything behind the ear?
if you haven't seen those,
No, I've
what?
seen some like where the cartridges or whatever,
No,
but
let me
I've never
see.
seen the back of
No,
the ear.
there's some that people
You know what would
have
be
gotten.
funny? Like if you put like sweat running running down your fucking.
You're so dumb. Um, hold on. I don't know if I can.
Do you think it's possible to tattoo sweat?
Yeah, you can tattoo anything.
Like make it seem like 3D, like real sweat?
I mean, you gotta have a really, 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 really good artist. But yeah,
Imagine that, like just fucking.
like
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
yeah,
that's kind of cool. But I don't know if we should get something like that.
no.
Oh,
That I'm just trying to find one because oddly enough, I'm finding more like in the year, and I actually hadn't seen those before.
that's cool.
Um,
Or flames would be cool too. Like
yeah,
just flames coming. I don't know.
but if I were to get something on my head, that's probably it. On my face, nah.
Oh, your face.
Yeah.
Okay. What about head? Like your top of your head.
If my hair starts to go out,
Nah, cause it's fun. Like if you still
no,
have
I don't
hair,
know. No, I don't think so.
you just shave it and the hair grows back.
I don't know. I don't think so neither. Um, I don't. I like. You're never gonna see it, right? Because I'm never gonna want to have like super short hair. So
Maybe like on the side, just when you get a fucking taper, and then
maybe,
people are
but
like, "Oh
even then, I
shit."
don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of
I don't
stupid. Why
know.
wouldn't he? I mean, to each their own. I don't care, but I don't. I wouldn't either. And also, like I've seen some cool ones that are like on your toes. I seen a guy that got like the Simpsons, like Homer, Marge,
Hmm.
Maggie, Bart, and Lisa or whatever. That was pretty cool because I was like, who the fuck would tattoo the toes?
Yeah.
I've heard. I think I don't know if you know Cody Johnson. He said he was like in on tour or some shit. He's like a country guy, and he was on tour, and then he said that I think like there was either he was traveling with a tattoo artist for some reason, or he met up with a like in the concert like some fucking how a tattoo guy ended up being on in his RV or whatever. You know how they have like a mobile home, whatever.
Yeah.
And this guy was like, "Yeah, I just go ahead and took my boot off, and I told this guy to like go ahead and do your thing." And I forgot what it was. I'll have to look it up, but it was like something funny, like standing or something. Hold on, let me look it up. What's his name again? Oh, Cody Johnson. Um, Cody Johnson, food tattoo. clear cover tattoos, but he has one of the body parts that you've probably never seen on the bottom of the foot. I don't know what it says, but I think like bottom of the foot or like tongue would be like funny too. Or what you doing?
No, nothing.
Fucking. So I also have a few ideas for my next ones. Like for my right arm, I want to do a bunch of portraits of my family members that have gone or whatever. And my left leg, I want to do like nothing but like dark, freaking macabre almost. So I want like like a tree, like not a burnt down tree, dried up tree with birds on it and an owl, and then like Ozzy's portrait, like Ozzy Osbourne portrait, Michael Myers and shit like that.
Yeah.
Um, and then what else? My chest is a little weird because I kind of like the American traditional style, but then I like also the Aztec style, like the I'm not sure what they're called. Like you know what their armor used to look like the
Yeah, I think
golden one
so.
like that. So yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. Um, but I also think about it and I'm like, it's not that I'm gonna regret it. It's more like s- I'm gonna. I feel like I'll look at myself in the mirror and be like, damn, I don't know what I remember. Like I would want to remember how I looked without them or something. So it's more of
Mm,
a like a conscience thing more than
right.
anything. And I just feel like I have too many things that I want to put on that I might end up like literally covered, and I'm gonna be like fuck. But
Right.
I don't know. I mean, you never know. I might fucking die and not get to do them all anyway. So I don't know.
Yeah. No, yeah, I mean, I guess it's like I understand where you're coming from with it, but hey man,
I
you.
saw a fucking video, and it was like this guy that was like time traveling. I think
Hmm.
so. The video was this guy's house, right? He has a back of he has like a shed in the back of the house, and there's a fucking dude wandering around the fucking shed. So he has like a ring camera in the back, and he catches them and shit. So fucking this dude goes inside the shed. It had like a white tee on and some pants and a backpack.
Right.
He goes in, and the dude for the owner of the house could fucking sees the video from the ring, and he's like, "What the fuck?" So he calls the cops and says, "Hey, there's a guy wandering in my backyard, and he went to my fucking shed."
Right.
So this dude, the fucking cops get there, and they're fucking searching and shit. So they call the dude back, or I think they like press the button on the ring or whatever. And he was like, "Hey, you're the one that called about the fucking guy, um, wandering in your backyard." Yeah. He's like, "Well, we checked the shed and there's nobody there." And he's like, "Nah, there's no fucking way. Like, I know he was there." So the cops are searching, and then the dude goes back, and he kind of like rewinds the tape pretty much, and he's all like, he goes right straight to the time where this dude went inside the shed. So then,
Right.
god damn, I'm burping. And then so then the next day, like there's no movement right in the camera. There's no movement at all. So the next day, an older dude comes out that looks just like the fucking dude that went in, but like 20 years fucking later or whatever, because they had the same like face because they zoomed in.
Hmm.
And then they were like, is this some type of fucking time travel? Because during that time, like there was no movement in the camera, like it never caught anything. So and that dude checked like there's no holes in or anything in the shed or nothing at all.
Right.
So they were saying like it was something. I mean, I don't know, dude, because to me, I don't see why it wouldn't be possible, but I also see why it would be possible.
Sorry, I accidentally clicked on a video that got sent. I thought my phone was this loud.
So it's like I guess with some type of fucking machinery that it could be able to like travel back or forward, but then it's like how fucking time you can't stop it, you can't fast you know like you can't do anything with it. It's just there like, and it's so fucking weird too because it's like where the fuck did it come from?
Well, we made it up, the prospect of time, because we
But who's
needed,
we?
like, as a human race,
Yeah, but who's we though? Like,
like, I mean, far back, whenever it was created, but you know, they we created just to be able to have like this idea of like how, to like, I guess, cope with it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, we made it up. Like, we don't know exactly what this is, or so any movie or something that has time travel, it's like really hard to be like, yeah, like it works because we clearly invented it. So until we can figure out what it is, what it actually is, or it might be it. Like, I don't know, but like what it actually is, then we can figure out how to quote unquote time travel.
but do you think so if you're time traveling, right?
Right.
And let's say you want to go to like fucking World War II, 1939. Let's just say
Right.
the fact that you're time traveling, don't people already passed, right? You can go back, like let's say you can go back to 1939, but is there gonna be people or are they gonna be dead? Because
You're technically
you're
going
going
back.
back,
Yeah. No.
but
You're.
those people are already dead.
Yeah, but you're. It's so interesting. I've never seen anybody refer to it this way. But you're still going back to that point in time. That's what you're trying to accomplish.
Right.
So by trying to accomplish going back in that specific time, then you're going to the time when it already happened. So that's where people are like, well, if time travel exists and people have gone back, like, how do we know what changes or whatever? But that's why I like to believe in the idea of the multiverse, which that if there is time travel, whatever, anytime something gets changed, it like makes a branch and it creates a different future.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not like, because it was like I said, like, you know, if 10 years from now you get the idea of like time traveling to this point, right? And let's say for some reason it exists, and let's say you do it, like, and you not only just do it, but you do it like to see us, whatever. Like,
I
how
would
did
suck
it
my
get to
own
that?
dick.
How did it get?
I would just fucking,
How do you
I
get
would
to
just
that
walk
point,
in.
right? If it was the current timeline, that's why I like that concept of like if that does exist or will it ever exist. Um,
Will it
I,
make me gay if I just go ahead and blow both of us?
the thing that would be kind of gay, yeah.
Yeah, but it's time travel, so it's like it's not gonna happen at that
But you're
time.
not you're not gay at that time, but you'll be gay, you know, 5 or 6 years or 10 years or whatever it takes place. Um, no, I don't know. I don't know. It'd be depending on why you wanted to give blowjobs.
I didn't want to, but what if I come in and you're like, well, now there's two of y'all, so one of y'all has to like do it,
Then I mean, then yeah,
and
then
the
maybe
present me is gonna be like, fuck no, you got me fucked up, but the future me
you don't
might be
know.
down for. I
Yeah.
don't know, fucking know.
Um. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't think doing something once makes
Where
you
would you
gay.
go?
Where would I go?
Yeah, forward or backward?
I would go backwards.
Damn,
Um.
where?
I don't know. I would. I would. I would think I would go to the start of school, like my
What?
school. Like whenever I first
A
started
fucking
school.
grown ass man just fucking wondering about the school.
I mean,
Hey.
no, I would try to change something. So I would try to find myself and like be like, and I think at that point in time, like I did believe in time travel and everything.
Right.
So I know that if I saw myself out and I look anything close to it, I'd be like, dude, like yes, like whatever, and I'll like talk to like I would be more willing to than than to not believe it.
I feel like if I went to that time and I saw myself, I would like my kid, the kids saw myself would just run because I'd be like, "You fucking dumb fuck," and he'll be like, "What? What? Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, like, I think if right now someone came up to me and like, it would have to be someone that I know. I think someone that I don't know comes up to me like up from the future, like I'm gonna be like, okay, yeah, whatever. But I think if like someone looks familiar or the way it happens or whatever, then like I might. But especially if it's me, I 100% believe it.
So you're saying that somebody that's here right now, let's say Christina, is somewhere in the future right now?
No, like if like let's say like Christina came from the future and she came out to me and she was like, hey, like, I'm from the future, whatever. Like, there's a strong chance that I might buy it at first. Like, oh, don't get me wrong, I'll ask questions, but I'll what's it called? I'll try to like, I'll kind of believe it. But for
What?
sure, if it's me and I'm going to that time, then yeah.
I feel like you can go anywhere else that's like better than
I
you
think
yourself in fucking first
no.
grade.
Well, there's so much that I would want to tell myself and maybe change.
Like in first grade
Yeah,
though, what are you gonna that kid's gonna be like, who the
make
fuck
sure.
are you? One and two, fuck off.
No, I'm telling you,
You're
I
not
would
my
believe it.
dad.
I would believe
You're
it at
not
that
my
time.
dad.
I would believe it at that time. Um, at least I
Yeah,
think
I
I
can
would.
see that.
At least I think I would. Whatever. Um, but yeah, I think if I came like maybe like let's say I go till 2 days before, right? And I tell myself like, hey, I'm you from the future, whatever. Like I think I would have a harder chance believing you that you're from the future than like you maybe saying like you're a long lost twin or something. Like and
Oh,
you're just fucking
like the
with me,
movie,
yeah.
like yeah.
And you're just fucking with me, whatever. Because
What's
we look so similar. But yeah, no.
so? What would you tell yourself? Like
I
what?
would give you the chance. I'd be like, well, what do you know about me? And then
I know you got a big old schlong.
and I'll be like, no, nah, I don't know you're lying. So
Nah, you'd be like, oh yeah, that is you, motherfucker. What would you tell yourself
like going 2 days or going back to like when I was a kid.
when you were a kid?
I would first tell myself to like not turn in that test late because then
Now what?
so I so when I think I started school in kindergarten and I failed kindergarten because the test didn't get turned in because I don't remember exactly, but I would like try to remember and you know change that and then tell myself like, hey, you're gonna like go to this school and whatever, and like something happened like around fifth grade or whatever. I got in trouble, and like I would tell myself not to
Do
like
you want to share
I
that?
would I would nah, maybe for another time. I would want to warn myself that that's gonna happen. Like, hey, don't do this, whatever. Then I would stop the one from sixth grade because, like I said, it happened to me in sixth grade too. Seventh grade, I was
Do you
fine.
want to share the sixth grade one?
I mean, I had a BB gun at school.
Oh,
Um,
why would you take a BB to school?
Dude, because like I just wanted to like shoot things when I like walked out, whatever.
Shoot things?
Yeah, like 'cause I
Are
used to
you
walk home, so I
okay?
used to shoot things or whatever. Or sometimes I would even like,
Shoot random shit?
yeah, and
Squirrels and
nah,
dogs?
not like that. Like little like cups or whatever that I would see. There's a lot of trash all the time. Whatever. Um, but yeah,
You fucking you take a gun to school to shoot things on your way home.
yeah, that's the only reason I wanted it.
That who
And
was?
and
I don't even believe that. I'm pretty sure your mom didn't believe it.
and I didn't. I don't even think I gave. I didn't even. I think I told her I didn't even know how they got in there. Like whatever. But yeah, and then like I hadn't shown it like all class, like nothing, whatever. And then one guy was like I like moved to the side and I had like I was wearing like this jacket and it was like I guess he saw it. So he's like, "Hey, what is that?" And he grabs it. I was like, "Oh shit, no, dude, like."
Like a student?
Yeah, and I was like, and I thought the teacher was like the substitute that doesn't care, whatever. So when he
Nah.
first did it, I was like, oh, whatever. And then the substitute was like, oh, who's this at? And he dropped it back. He's like, it's his.
What the fuck?
And I was like, yeah, it is. Again,
That dude's in jail right now, dude.
I think he's dead.
Or he got cheated on or something.
I think he's dead.
Damn.
I think so. I
What?
think I
Are
had
you
heard.
serious?
Yeah, I think I had heard that he passed away. I don't know from what though.
From snitching? What the
No, I
fuck?
doubt it. I doubt it. Or maybe I don't know.
Snitches get stitches, bro.
But
RIP. I'm sorry. I didn't know if you were
oh,
serious about him
oh
being
yeah, I
dead,
feel
bro.
you, yeah. But
Now I
yeah,
forgot.
so he
So he
yeah, so
snitched.
then whatever, so then the friend like he took him to the principal's office and then they called my mom and my sister and I was like, I don't know how that got there.
Just like that other time that you don't know what something got somewhere.
Yeah.
But was okay. So then you would tell yourself to like prevent yourself from something.
I would prevent myself from all the times that I got kicked out of school and then I would
But you're
pro
only going once. Like you're not going back and forth.
no, I told him all of them. Like
He's
it's help me
just
remember.
probably gonna go home and do something to himself too. Cause he's like, God, am I that really much of a fuck up? I'm just playing.
No, but yeah, I mean, it was 4 times.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was fifth grade, sixth grade, eighth grade, and ninth grade
So second advice was
or tenth grade.
to like let him know ahead of time. And then the third,
And then the third, um, I would just I don't know, maybe try to convince him not to overthink. I don't know how long I'm gonna be there, right?
like just tell him like, hey, you're gonna do coke at 18. Do it at
No,
16.
no,
Don't wait.
no.
Don't wait
I'm
too
gonna be
long.
like, hey, so I'm currently a coke addict, so if you don't mind not doing coke at all, and hope that
Or just wait 2 more years, please.
no, no. No,
um,
I don't know. I don't think I would mention like drugs or whatever or anything like that.
would you be wearing like a Dare shirt?
do I did I ever own one? I don't know.
We
Maybe
all did, but I don't know if I never wore it.
I never got one.
You were never there.
I guess I was never there when they were
That's
handing
why
them
you do
out.
all the drugs because you were never there.
Man, I did sign the pledge though, but I think they gave me like a badge.
Yeah, exactly.
But I remember signing the pledge.
Now it makes sense.
I guess, um, but yeah. So I don't know. The third one's hard. Um, third one's hard. Maybe just tell them to be happy, enjoy the little things,
Enjoy the little thing.
or
That's a good advice, I think.
enjoy the little things, and or don't, or if I can like only say one, or don't grow up too fast. Like no, don't want to grow up too fast.
What if you were like Hulk in the past, and then you're like Hulk smash, and then you're like you got him pissed off because you told him not to grow so fast. You got yourself pissed off, so he's just gonna fucking start like disobeying you, and he's just gonna start fucking growing because he doesn't give a fuck, or you don't give a fuck.
Um, I know how I was, and I was a kid that like listened in the moment a lot. Like that's
And then
why
you will
like
forget an
I
hour later.
will no like I would always do like things that people would tell me not to do whatever, but I would only do them like in hiding.
Ooh,
I
little
think when
sneaky
I think
bitch.
whenever you would tell me to do something, like I would just whatever do it. So I think if I'm telling myself that, especially because it's coming from myself, like I was more open to listening. And even like when I would listen to people that I didn't want to, like it was more like, all right, like I'm gonna listen to you because you're looking at me right now, but like when you're not around, like I'm not gonna do the right thing or whatever.
Yeah,
I would never like act bad in that regard.
mischievous.
Yeah, in that regard, in front.
Right.
Just because I was more scared. Like I'm like I
So you were
don't.
kind of respectful too, though, because you were like, "Why am I respect this person enough to like not like show him that I don't
As
give a
much as I
fuck."
would like to take credit for that, like I felt like I was just out of fear,
Oh,
like of getting
whatever.
my ass beat. Yeah, no, like I would want to really because that's like legit. But no, like it was just like I didn't want to get my ass beat, so I was like, all right, whatever, Um, but eventually, like there's still stuff I did that I got caught and I got fucking um I still got my ass beat. So you know maybe I should have been bad. I should have been bad in front of them, like.
Yeah, you should just tell yourself.
But no, I would just be like, bro, stop doing some dumb shit. Um, but yeah, what about you?
I think, yeah, the first thing I would just be like, don't let Lewis do coke before you. Just make sure you beat him to the punch. Uh, I'm just kidding. I don't think I would say that. Well, maybe I don't know, but I think yeah, like you said, enjoy the little moments, like enjoy the little things, right?
Right?
And then I would tell him to. Damn, it is hard. I hadn't thought about it, but I think it is hard. I would tell him not to crash his mom's fucking car with 10 people in it. Cause I would probably tell him like, hey, you don't need to be there that night. Just chill. Cause that was such a fucking hard hit for my mom. Like because she trusted me with the fucking car, first time letting me drive and shit. So I feel like it was disappointing to her. So I would probably just be like, hey, don't beg your mom for the car because she's gonna eventually let you have it. So just stay home that day, and then everything will be all right. So that and what else? Um, I think that's it. Honestly, just enjoy the little things, like you said.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like, I mean, there's not, especially if you don't have a lot of time. And like you said, like you probably thought like it's gonna, how long is someone gonna see a little kid with an adult that they don't recognize? You know,
What if
like
you're like trying to, you know how those movies how they like, I don't know, I can't name one right now, but I can picture it like a movie being like that, like somebody's trying to do something, or like you seen that movie with I think it was like called 15 again or something like that with Zac Efron,
17 again.
17 again,
Yeah.
like how it was so frustrating for like the dude trying to like not to fall in love with the mom, and the mom fall in love with him, and he's like, fuck, I can't let her know. I feel like I would want to like grab myself and be like, come here, motherfucker. And then he'd be like, no, stop. Who the fuck are you? And I'd be like, come here. So the teachers would be like, hey, stop. What the fuck? Get that guy. And I would just like grab myself and start
So
running.
I still remember my routine from elementary. So
Routine? You were fucking 5. What do you mean?
yeah,
There's no routines when you're 5. You just get
six.
up, your mom starts knocking on
No,
your
no,
door,
no.
and she's like,
Yeah,
get the
but
fuck up.
we lived in the apartments we lived in were right next to the school, so I would just walk to school, and I would cross the field. So I think I would stop
Cross the
myself.
field.
Yeah, there was a field, like it was a field, then the park, like the little park for the school, and then the school,
Okay.
because we were in behind the school. So I would
By
walk.
fiesta.
Yeah, I would walk all the way, you know. Um so I would definitely like stop myself like when I'm walking and then just be like stop myself but in a way like where I'm not like bending down like whatever like stop
Because
him.
you're trying to have
Yeah,
proper posture.
no, no,
Like,
I don't want to. I want to cause as minimum as attention as possible. Like I'm already gonna cause them by stopping whatever. But like I don't want to try to like to put my hands on them or anything because I feel like that would make it worse. Like at least if someone's talking, like they're still gonna come up, but they'll come up with the more like, "Hey, dude, what are you doing?" Then like if I'm trying, like it looks like I'm gonna grab them, like come run, you know what I mean, and try to beat my ass.
I would just. What if I try to kiss myself?
Why would you do that?
I don't know. But what if you just go like if I'm walking to school? Well, I didn't even choose going back to school. First of all, I don't know why I keep fucking. But let's just say I fucking went back to when like for like you said first grade elementary, and I'm just like, come here, baby boy, and then he's like, what are you doing? Or myself, right? And I'm just like,
Well,
kiss myself.
ideally, like when I was in the apartments, like I would never really go outside. So the reason that I came up with it was that was gonna be the best way to grab my attention without coming off too weird. Still weird. Like
Yeah,
I still think if somebody saw me from my apartment complex, like they'll kind of walk up and see like why is this older guy talking to whatever. Um, Especially if they don't recognize them because like they like for the most part like that made that one apartment complex that like not the whole all the buildings but like that one building
yeah.
we basically knew each other so or they knew of us or whatever so they would notice like hey that doesn't look too familiar like let me go talk to him and hopefully by then like I can get like I know I want to try to tell them like all the fuck ups whatever I don't think I'll have time I'll just maybe tell them like hey you're gonna fuck up a lot try not to.
He's gonna be like, imagine he's just overthinking the rest of his life, like,
That's fine
or
though,
the
but
rest of
then
your
I
life.
never get kicked out of anywhere. Like I also don't do a lot of the bad things, and I also miss out on some of the things. Like I haven't. Don't get me wrong. Like being kicked out isn't always fun, but like the alternative school that I went to when I was in fifth grade, like I think I got along more with those people than my actual class that I had been going for since first grade.
Yeah, because they were just as bad as you.
Yeah, so not
So it's
only
always
that,
gonna be fun.
no, hold on. Not only that, but then from there, I really did like I'm telling you, like, I didn't want to go back to my school because I wasn't like cool with them or whatever. So I asked my mom if I can go to another school, whatever, and I did. And and I know it's gonna sound like really cringe and really corny, but like I was the cool kid. So I hung out with like all the cool people or whatever. And I was like, oh, like this is cool, like this is nice, so I really didn't want to go back. And I know it felt like a super long time, but that only lasted like 2 weeks
What?
because they found out that I was in zone to the school, so
Oh
I had to go back
shit!
to the other one.
No way,
Yeah,
dude. That's
so
so fucked up. Like I always thought about that. Like, how the fuck do the? I get it because it's based on population and all this fucking bullshit. But it's fucked up. Like, if you want to go somewhere else, why the fuck not? You know what I mean? If your
yeah,
parents are willing to make that drive or pay for Uber,
no, we
however
were
people
out of
get
the
around
zone
nowadays,
by like a line, like
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 Raul
literally.
and you type shit.
So you so to give you a better example, like across the street, like on the Leon.
Okay,
So where that neighbor lived and
right.
me, yeah, like they can go to Park Place and I had to go to Golf Chris.
Jesus,
So yeah, so like
you got real. You got really fucked.
yeah, so I went back to again like just people that I didn't either get along with or like didn't really like. So
Yeah.
I I was so glad when I was gonna go to Hartman. And then I realized that a lot of them people still went to Hartman. I was just like, this is annoying. Whatever.
But you just never made friends out of there.
I did. Like in elementary, the only friend that I had, but see, he wasn't in the same grade level as me. That's why I don't
He
really
was
see it.
higher.
He was higher. It was
Yeah, for
David.
some reason, like yeah, for some reason, I got like hooked up or whatever with people a little older too. So I don't know why. Maybe our mindsets or something.
Well, I would like with him. It was like definitely like just a year or so, a year and a half. So it's not that bad. But yeah, I was like, outside of that, from elementary, like I know of people, and I was kind of cool with one or two persons,
Yeah.
but like, no, like I think David's the only one that I talked to from my elementary years. Whatever. No, my apartment years, I have two that I still really, really talk to, Ronnie and James. But
That's where they from?
mhm,
No shit.
yeah, but everyone else, like, there's some of them that I keep up with on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, and then some of them that I actually ended up at Yes with, which completely surprised me. Like I was like,
I was surprised too when I seen some people. I was like, what the fuck? I've
yeah,
seen like I hadn't seen them since middle school or whatever, and I was like, damn,
it was a good amount. It was at least 10 people.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I was really surprised. Like I was like, huh? Not only that, but like Harmon was slightly. Well, I felt a big school. I'm not gonna say it was a big school, but I felt it like a big school. So the fact that not only was it people from my school, but then people that I knew from my school.
Right.
Um. So, but yeah, and then I think the where I made the most friends was probably when I went to Yes. Um. But yeah.
I feel like high school years are all honestly mine were the best, to be honest. Um, but going back to the time travel, I think I would go to a fucking because I never fucking answered.
Well,
We
where
just
would
been
you go?
fucking yeah.
Yeah.
I just been fucking yapping about your fucking answer, and I haven't even gotten mine. So I will go to fucking the time where like Aztecs made the pyramids and shit, or like just pyramids. Anywhere fucking pyramids are being made, I will go there. Cause how the fuck? There's no way, dog. There's no fucking way that shit was handmade, man made. Like I don't believe that at all.
What would you do if it was?
I would just probably be clapping like, God damn, motherfuckers, hell yeah. Like, they're making it. Because, okay, so I have two theories, I guess. One, like, yeah, it was there was slavery, of course, right? So the fucking kings and whatever the fuck, like Aztec fucking high rank bullshit, they were making everybody else fucking do the dirty shit, right? But there's so many, like, different little details about a one pyramid that is like, there's no fucking way. Like, there's no fucking um there's no windows. How the fuck were they drawing in there? Hieroglyphics, whatever the fuck. And
Fire.
there's no light.
Fire.
They didn't have fire, homeboy.
They didn't have fire at the time?
No.
You sure?
Look
I
it
don't know.
up.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think they did. But if
I don't know.
even
I
at
feel really
that,
dumb now.
right? Even at that, how is it that um like they were able to make the structure and then also be able to make a door to go inside of the fucking thing. Like you need foundation, you need fucking structure, you need I don't know, dude. It was just to me it's not fucking possible to be fucking human. So somebody else had to do that shit. I know like animals, like I don't know, domesticated elephants and shit had a lot to do with it in some regions, but it was just to me, there's no fucking way. So that's where I would go. What's it say?
Um, yeah, they had fires.
Okay. Well then never mind. I
Yeah.
guess they had a fire.
It's the only thing I can think of. The only reason specifically I had a feeling that they did have fires because whenever we do see it in certain movies, like a lot of times instead of them having a light, it's them lighting the little
The
things,
torch.
torches. Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, another question was like, where would you go? But you know where I would send you?
Okay.
This is gonna like blow up into a whole other conversation. Maybe I don't know. But I would send you to the era of the dinosaurs.
There's no way, because then there I wouldn't be anywhere.
That's the era that I think I would send you.
There's no way.
I don't know.
Because it would just be equals and
But what would you
gators.
see if there was dinosaurs? Like, what would you feel?
Why would I see?
Or what would you feel?
What would I feel about them?
Yeah.
I mean, nothing really, because they. I mean, not. I'm saying they don't exist,
Right, right, right.
but
But if like
if they did
do
or do, um, I would probably get. I would probably piss myself, and then I would probably get chills, and then I would probably be like, "God damn!" Like
Yeah.
I don't know, dude, because I've never. I've always thought they don't exist, so I haven't thought about what would I do or think if they did.
Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, if I were to go to that time, I do believe that they're real, but I still think like one thing is believing and one thing is actually seeing. Like, I know this is not the same, and I know this is like on lesser terms, but
Jesus Christ,
like I never believed that a Houston team would win
anything,
a championship in my generation.
a Houston team on whatever.
Whatever the case, yeah, it won't win. In my time that was highly cared about, right? Because I thought, but when I first came up with the idea, the Dynamo had already won or whatever. But it was like I don't really watch the Dynamo
So
or
you didn't think that in your time you were gonna see
yeah,
Houston celebrate anything at
anything,
all?
yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I really don't know how to explain to you. Like my the way my like I don't even know my body felt the day we won the World Series. Like it and I
Orgasmic.
don't like, dude. It was surreal. It was one of the most surreal moments that I had
So up
ever.
until that point, you still didn't believe that.
And yeah, it's until we won. Like I always thought something was gonna happen. Like oh,
Are you serious?
yeah, you know what I mean. I think it stemmed from when we went to the World Series in '05 and not won a game. And I was just like, you know what?
Yeah,
Like I
but that
don't
was
think
one game out of.
4 games,
Yeah, but I'm saying like you're 9 years old.
mm,
No, eight maybe
11.
some right,
Yeah,
and it's like
11, 12.
okay, this is the first time
Yeah.
these people have been this far.
No, yeah, but
It's the first time you ever seen it, and it's the first time they lose. So it's like okay, because from what I think, I don't think I would have seen it as okay. We're well, I don't know where that idea came from either. So and you don't either, but
I think it was just like me, especially younger. I think it was a little bit more negative. That's why, like, as I got old, as I became an adult, like I always talk about being positive, to the point of people's nerves sometimes. But it stems from that I used to be way more negative when I was a kid. So when we didn't win, I
like
saw it as like,
pessimistic.
yeah, I'm like, we're just never gonna win. The Texans weren't doing good, the Rockets weren't doing good, and then it went down. So when we did and finally won, like, dude, it was almost as if like I became a million. Like I don't know the feeling. I don't know how to describe the feeling that I
I
got.
can almost see what you're talking about.
And I've had like mouth dropping moments happen in my life, but never like excitement. Like
Like the first time you busted a nut.
I think that's the first time that's the most excited I've ever been. Uh, uh, what's it called? And I don't know how to explain that to you. But that's something that's the same with dinosaurs. Like, because don't get me wrong, if you ask me, hey, do you think the Astros are going to win the World Series? I'd be like, yeah, sure. Like, we're pretty close to it or whatever. Like on the outside, I had a lot of positive hope. So it's the same thing with like dinosaurs. Like I tell you they're real, and I think they're real.
Yeah,
But I think if I get to see one, I still would be like crazy, like oh shit, they're real,
yeah.
type deal. Yeah, no, I 100% would send you to go see dinosaurs. So you can see that they're real. Hopefully, you don't land somewhere where they eat you and then like, screw. That would suck. But um,
So then that would just get rid of me if they eat me, right? Because there's no
yeah,
future me or past me.
that would be a pass you.
Uh, so you just want what?
No, so I would just go like 10 seconds back and like tell you not to go never more. I'd be like, you know what? It's not worth proving you wrong. So you know, whatever.
You know what? Fucking movie trips me out a lot.
Mm.
Uh, that that 17 again, whatever. Because was that part of time travel? No, right? It was just like a magic thing that
I
happened or
haven't
some shit.
seen it
You
like
haven't seen it?
that in its entirety.
Oh,
Like I've seen clips and I've seen the ending, I think, for the most part.
yeah.
But
Yeah, it's just sad if you think about it. Or like what's that one with Captain America? I think. Does he go back in time and he falls in love with the white chick and then he has to come back in time? Or no?
not quite. You're thinking of Endgame.
No, no, no. No, I'm talking. Oh, my bad. That's a wrong fucking movie. I'm talking about the World War II one that is like two friends and one of the friends they thought he was dead and so the friend started dating the chick and then the dude comes back.
Yeah.
You know,
No, it sounds like vaguely familiar,
I
but
think it's not Saving Private Ryan. It's something
no.
else. No, The Vow. I think or no, no, no. You know which one it is? Pearl Harbor. I think. I don't fucking know, dude.
I
I'll have
haven't
to
seen
look it
Pearl
up.
Harbor in forever.
But I thought it was time travel, but the dude just died, but he didn't die for real. So the friend started dating his chick, and it's like, dude, that's fucked up. How you just gonna jump on? I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to do that.
Not like right away or whatever, but because first you would think right that you'll like separate yourself from it, but if you do that and then like eventually you get to that point like where you see this person, I don't know, at the store or whatever, you're like you want to catch up, and then I think that's where it kind of becomes a little different, but I do think that it's like sketchy whenever it's like right after,
Yeah,
because it's like, well, you didn't even give it a thought, like you probably had this like in your mind since before.
yeah,
um
that's
but I
true.
think, like I said,
I
like if
hadn't thought about that.
I think if like you go away, right, like whatever, and then you see this girl or guy or whatever at the store or whatever, like months later, and you talk a little bit, and like it takes a minute to become a thing, then I don't think I would be upset at it, because I don't think that like you should have to like control like when the person's not a part, or when the
Especially if
person's a
they're
part,
dead, right?
you
I
know.
guess like it
Yeah,
won't
it's
make.
like especially if you're dead. Like if you're alive, like I might even ask you like, hey, so like I saw what's her name at the whatever, like what do you think? And
What do you think? Why
depending,
would you ask? What do you think? Like, of course, the dude's gonna be like, well, you know
well, we
what?
don't
You want to know
know,
what I think?
because I know that if it was on me, because this happened to me before, where like, and I don't date the girl, right? But I'll ask, like, I've talked to a girl, whatever, and then someone's like asked me, like, hey, like, I saw that nothing happened. Like, do you mind? I feel like I would feel like that no matter what. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like I would feel like, no, yeah, like it's it's whatever. But again, like if you came up to me like the next day and should be like, hey, what the I mean, I don't know, like were you thinking about that yesterday before we broke up? Like were you praying on our downfall? Like, I don't know.
It's like the fucking like I don't know. I've seen like some shows or something that's um like a game show or something, and then they ask the girl like, "Oh, how old are you?" And she's like 17, and then dude's like, "How
Oh
how old
yeah.
till you're 18?" And then she's like, "Oh, 2 months." He's like, "Okay, hit me up in 2 months." Like what?
Yeah.
Like how is that not weird, bro? You're
Dude,
already thinking about it right now.
yeah, no, that's fucking super weird,
He
dude.
just
Like,
doesn't want to get in trouble, I guess. I don't know.
yeah.
But I'm like, what the fuck? Then they just show it on regular fucking television. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
guess.
No, dude, like there's no way. Like I don't I don't I think if I ever see like a younger girl than me, and then like when I was, especially when I was like 18 or 19, whatever, and then like I turned like I have known them my like 4, 5, 6 years or whatever, and then like we get older and they turn 18 and I'm whatever the age I am at the time or whatever, like I don't think that I would attempt to see them that way.
Mm,
Uh that being said though, I don't think it's wrong like if if there is an 18-year-old that you get introduced to,
Right.
like, I mean, I get it, at certain ages you have different priorities, but sometimes, that's not what you're necessarily looking for. Like, you're just looking for something for a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So, but I definitely do think it's harder for, like, I know, like, and vice versa on both sides. Like, for older guys to date younger girls with the sense that they want a future, because it's like, again, their priorities are so different.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you can convince them, or they can convince you to go fuck your priorities. But either way, like, it's gonna be some convincing. Um, you know, you'll get lucky if the girl has the exact same priorities,
Yeah.
or
Which
whatever.
is really, really highly impossible.
Yeah,
But
I think on both sides, like,
yeah.
no matter what.
So what? Like, what do you think about the video though? Like the video itself of the guy that went in the shit and then it came back like an older dude. Like, you think that shit was made up? Cause I don't know. I don't know shit about TikTok, so I
I
don't
haven't
know
seen it.
about the editing. But so yeah, basically the dude went in. He was a young guy. Came out. He was an older guy, and they can't explain it. But I'm just like, is that like an editing thing, or can it be like?
I think
Can there be
it's
a hole in on the ground? I mean, I don't know.
I think it's definitely an editing thing. Um, it's really relatively easily when you have something closed.
Yeah.
Um,
Let me see if I have it. I might have it, and
it's
if you see it,
100% easy.
it might make it better for you
But
to
I
see.
think that I think does the possibility exist? I mean, I think so, but I don't think it's the way we think.
Yeah.
It's the only thing, is that I don't think we've actually seen it. Uh, um, but yeah, so I don't know.
No, I don't. I don't have it. I'll probably send it to you later
I'll find
because
it.
I have
Yeah,
to. I have to like look for it. But yeah, it was a good one. Do you wanna call it?
yeah, we
Or
can call it.
yeah, it was
But
good.
all right, guys. Well, to the next one.